Hey family, hope everyone is doing well. I am I'm in a very interesting, exciting space right now because I've gone back to school in a sense, and I'm really excited about it because you guys are actually a great motivational aspect of why I'm fully back in trading school. Um, I did it before. It was very exciting, very interesting, but I didn't have the mentorship support that I really wanted. And at the time, they were charging like thousands of dollars, which I didn't quite have at the time. Initially, I spent about $8,000 in trading school, and I needed more. And at the time, I just didn't have it. So I went back into real estate. I dabbled with it for a few, but I went back into real estate full time, which was pretty profitable for me. So I didn't have any regrets. But this is a great business that I'm involved in right now because once you have a laptop um, anywhere in the world, you can open it up and you can make money. Um, and people with zero background education, I mean, like no college, you at least need a high school education uh, to really be able to grab some of the mathematics and um, but it's just great. And I wanted, always wanted a way to empower the team financially. And so we're doing great virtually in terms of our studies. Our devotions are really like people are consistent. You know, that's one of the things that we discussed in our Zoom meeting that we wanted to implement. And it's doing well. The principal aspect of things is not as great. It's okay, but we're still, you know, we're nothing starts out perfect, you know. But the whole intent is to give our minds over to that which is lovely, that which is pure, that which is profitable, that which is good, which is, you know, why I'm glad that our brother Brenton actually shared that scripture with us in devotions this morning. Um, and love also what brother John did the day before, um, all dealing with self-assessment on that internal dialogue of what's taking place on the inside of us. What are we meditating on? What are we chewing on? You know, and I'm just so glad, you know, you guys are really stepping out. Thank you, Brother John, for doing your part yesterday, and Brother Brenton today, and all of you that came before. Super grateful for you guys getting in there. What are we doing on a daily basis with all this stuff? We're constantly giving our minds good things to meditate on. So it is believed that on an average day we meditate or we think on about 70 to 80,000 thoughts. Okay? Over 65% of those thoughts, they say, are negative. If that is the case, and our minds are pretty much the decision-making stations for our life, right? Whatever we meditate on, that's the direction we typically go in, right? Focus determines future, right? And we make decisions out of our minds. Our decisions decide our destiny. It is crucial then that we fill our minds with the right stuff. So what are we doing on a daily basis with all this information that's coming through our platform? We're constantly washing our minds and giving our minds the right thoughts to meditate on, the right way to see life, the right, you know, thoughts. Because if we naturally meditate on negative stuff, if 60 to 70% of what we meditate on is negative, then our group definitely is doing a good job, you know, giving us positive stuff to chew on, which is going to influence our decision making. I hope you guys get all of that, right? I know that's a lot. All right, so grateful for what you brothers are doing. The book that we are working on, it's challenging because there's not access to it as much as I would like. This is another version here, okay? I want you guys to look this one up. Let's see what free apps are available. Let's do our homework within the next few days. I'm gonna definitely take some time out to do some deeper research on how we could find this particular book. This one here, it's by a different author. It's been written by a few different authors, right? This one here, I want you guys to take that name down and research this one, see if this one is more accessible. And all of this work that we're doing is efforts to really shape and design an excellent mind, a brilliant mind. Because if our minds are right, our decisions are right. And if our decisions are right, then our destiny is gonna be lovely, okay? So it's intentional. I know some of you look at your missed messages on WhatsApp and you're like, oh my God, this team talks too much. There's so many different conversations. Like my daughter, by the way, my son and my daughter, they're part of the team, but they're not really part of the team. They're just part of the team to just be supportive in what dad is doing. But my daughter's like super busy with college stuff. My son, he's between making his album and college also. They got a lot going on. So by default, they're automatically in the 80% in our group. They're not really in our 20%. So I don't want some of you condemning yourselves if you find that you're not in our 20. I get a lot of apologies sent to me from our group members who wish they could do more and participate more, but they just don't have the time and the energy. They just don't have it. We're not condemning the 80, leave them alone. But us 20, we're gonna do our part because we got a work to do and we got to do it, you know. And you're gonna find that grace just to be in the 20. If you're supposed to be part of the 20 that's pushing this team, you're gonna find the energy, you're gonna find the interest, you're gonna find the time, and it's gonna work out, okay? Those of you who feel you're part of the 80, do your best. We still love you, we're here for you. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you wanna chime in and drink from the well that we've dug and that we're producing, feel free to, we got to do what we got to do, okay? We got work to do. There's a generation of members that are not with us as yet because they don't know about us. But when they hear about us, they're going to be like, oh my God, this is me. I got to be part of this. You know, something on the inside is going to go nuts and they're going to want to be part of this. So those are the individuals we're looking for. We're looking for as much people as we can, but we're looking for those individuals that divinely has been handpicked to be with us, and they are. We have a selective tribe that's supposed to be with us, okay? So emotional intelligence is all part of what? It's all part of us shaping our minds and getting our minds right, all right? The world puts out in their media tons of stuff, and it's not edifying. It's not designed and structured for us to, get where we got to go in our goals and dreams. So we want to develop a content base that puts out material that's going to help every young adult, every young mind to be able to tune in, lock in, and see progress towards their goals and dreams. That's our mission, okay? I'm only going to have 2 videos in this particular posting. Do my best to only have 2 videos here. All right. So love you guys, and I'm working diligently to bring you guys value. Okay. I know you haven't been seeing me as much or hearing from me as much, but every few days I'm definitely going to chime in. When I can do it every day, I'll do it. But when I can't, I'm studying. I'm really, really going hard, trying to create value that's going to help us get to the next level. So love the fact that Brother Brenton was brought up, the importance of us keeping our minds pure and meditating on that which is worthy of thanksgiving and good, because our world is putting out a lot of crazy content. We have young teenage girls in America who is being taught, do it if it feels good. You know what I'm saying? Do it if it feels good. We got young teenage boys who, you know, their programming is to get laid with as much girls as they can and add them to their list of bodies. You know, saw some content the other day. These teenage girls talking about how many bodies they got, and they were referring to how many guys they've slept with. Horrible, horrible. We know our scriptures. We know that it promotes chastity. We know it promotes the importance of, you know, not being out there like that, sleeping around. We know there's a reason why. Listen, it's not that God is up there trying to stop you from having fun. There's a reason why God pushes, you know, his people towards marriage and towards, you know, a different level of living. There's lives being damaged from promiscuous living. You know, when a young lady sleeps with 20, 30 guys before she actually reaches a man that she's going to settle down with and get married to, it has a toll. It has a toll on her sense of value, on the possibility of whether or not she gets pregnant for a guy who just was having fun. You know, it has a toll. And okay, I said I would only do 2 videos, but gosh, some wisdom is coming to me here. All right, 3 videos. So it has a toll when our young sisters get out there and end up sleeping with all these guys. In the minds of some, they might see it as, you know what, this is fun. Like, I'm young and I'm having fun. Yeah, but condoms break, contraceptives don't work. What if you end up with a child in your teenage years, the years where you should be up there working on yourself, making your money, creating your foundation for you to be established and set up in life where you don't need anybody else, and you could just, you know, make your money independent, be financially free from, you know, a boss. You now busy trying to take care of a kid, and you're distracted now. Your energy now is split. It's no longer just building you, but you got to worry now about this kid. And God forbid if the brother was just having fun, you know, you got a lot of burdens and a load to carry there, right? For you young brothers, you know, going out there, having as much quote unquote fun by sleeping with a bunch of sisters, you know, and I know the flesh likes it. I know it feels good. Trust me, you know, I've had my share of living, you know, that type of lifestyle. And believe you me, I understand how good that type of running around could feel. But the bottom line is, whatever you focus on, that's what you multiply. Okay? I want you guys to write that down. Your focus determines your future, and your focus determines what your fortune is going to be. So you focus on booty and not hitting the books. Booty makes babies. You do it enough, it makes babies. So, you know, you get out there, you don't listen to the word of God, you don't listen to the spiritual wisdom, right? Which is designed to really protect you and give you an excellent life. I know it looks like, you know, oh man, y'all just want to stop me from having my fun. Don't buy into that lie. Don't buy into that lie. Trust me. That road of being all over the place, breaking hearts, doing what you want to do with your bodies, it's a risky, dangerous road. Sometimes, here and there, some people get away with it, but the probability of you getting caught up into mess exists, and it's greater and higher, and you can damage a young lady's life, you could damage your own life, and you could hurt the life of your seed, your offspring, because, you know, you end up getting somebody pregnant and you end up going and living with them just because they're pregnant now and it looks bad, because some people end up doing that. You could end up stuck with someone for the rest of your life that you don't really love, but you're just doing it just because, like my dad did that. Got married because it looked bad. Didn't care about the young lady. Not my mom. It was his first wife. Didn't care about the young lady. Just did it just because he wanted to protect her from the embarrassment of pregnancy without marriage. Horrible. He was never committed to her. He was not loyal and committed to her because his heart was not even in it. So these are all the experiences and the possibilities you create. You can hurt a young lady's life forever. What about the cases where you're running around sexually and she gets pregnant and you're not ready for a baby, you were just having fun, she's not ready for a baby, so she decides to have an abortion. Her body could be damaged from an abortion. Her body could be damaged for life where she can't even have kids. These are the type of things that young ladies go through because of promiscuous running around. We want to be excellent people. We want a different experience. And we're just giving our team choices. We're just letting you know you got choices. You don't have to do that. Right now, these are the years where you're supposed to be building your intellectual bank and your financial bank. And that requires focus. It requires discipline. It requires consistency. Every hour you spend chasing booty or in the wrong direction or investing in some wrong relationship out there, those are hours spent in a direction that is not going to benefit you and enhance your life. That's not building your life. That's not building your bank. Right now, in those early years, you got to lay financial foundation. That's going to take care of you. That's going to help your parents have a different experience where they could relax in their old age and you got them. That's what you should be working on right now. Your money requires the right mentality. Okay? Building your bank requires you really getting in there and investing the time and the focus. Okay? So, love what the brothers shared this week in devotions because it affects everything. You know, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are worthy of praise or a good report, these are the things you meditate on, right? So right now, all of you, your meditation and your focus should be building your empire, building your money, building your spiritual life up, because that spiritual road is a more excellent way. There's tons of benefits in it. So, part of us building ourselves up is this, bam. All right, emotional intelligence is huge. You could be highly educated, but if your emotional intellect or maturity is poor, you could destroy your life. You could be the most educated PhD type of person. If you don't have a grip of your emotions, you'll fail in life. You'll fail. You'll absolutely fail in life. It'll cost you devastating circumstance and situations. All right. So we want to balance life. We want to educate ourselves all around. You guys remember the story I told y'all about the judge, who walks into the house, and because you didn't have the maturity, the emotional maturity, ended up going off and shooting his woman because she was in bed with another man. Come to find out, because he didn't take time out to grab a hold of his emotional body and quiet himself down, get himself down, calm down emotionally, get a grip, he went off. Just don't ask any questions, just went off. He saw the woman in bed, thought she was willingly participating. Come to find out, it was a robber that broke into that house and was raping his woman. But he didn't want to ask no questions, didn't want to find out nothing, just came in there with a gun ready to light it up, okay? That's an immature emotional body. And when you understand the mind and the emotions, we feel things before we figure out things. Y'all should write that down. We feel things, and I want you guys to repost these key points in our chat. We feel things before we figure out things, okay? The emotional rage of just seeing that picture of a man on top of a woman, that judge went into a rage, right? His emotional body took over the steering wheel of that situation, and he just went into anger mode. That's emotions. We're gonna learn how to control that aspect of our nature. We're going to understand it. If you understand it, you'll make better decisions, better money decisions, better sexual decisions, okay? Better anger decisions. It affects your money, it affects your family life, it affects so many different areas, your spiritual life. I'm telling you, it's gonna be crucial. So emotional intelligence, we're gonna be studying this as a team. All right, guys, I promised it would only be 2 videos, but look at me. We're at video number 4 right now because it's just crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna post this on YouTube so you guys will be able to actually get in there and be able to see the whole video. All right, so that's updates. Let's get to work, family. Emotional intelligence. Let's look into finding this one. Let's get some progress here. Any free apps? Anyone has information on how we can get this, please post it in the group. Contact me personally so I can talk to the team about it. But the 1st of May, I want us studying and I want us to get to work. If I gotta post every page and we just go through every chapter one at a time, I don't care. Like, we gotta do what we gotta do, you know, but I need you guys diligent. I need you guys on it, and we're gonna get to work, okay? The Young Lions have a little competition going on. We gotta do a vote. So I'm gonna post some of their work so you guys can vote on, you know, on their videos and stuff. They're all gonna end up being compensated anyway, because I just wanna bless all of them. So I'm gonna, you know, be sharing their videos with you guys for y'all to take a little vote on who you think should get first, second, third, and fourth. Cute little thing I'm doing, but they're all gonna get something. It's not gonna be like the adult competition, which is coming up next month here. That's gonna be interesting. We can't allow the Ghanaians to take over again, family. Come on now. We gotta be fair. We gotta spread the love out. And I'm thinking of making the rules. If you won the last time, you can't be part of the top 4 winning in the second. I'm not gonna do that. Nah. Look, you work hard, you know, you get good results. We'll figure out a way to make it fair to everybody, okay? So that's it, fam. That's it, you know. We're gonna do what we gotta do. Let's get to work, family, okay? We're doing good so far. Love you guys. Make some comments on this video. Like and share this video. You know, it's gonna be on YouTube, so those of you who are looking at this for the first time, please subscribe, support our team and our efforts to really create impact in the world, and we appreciate it, okay? All right, team members, go, go, go. May is upon us. Let's get to work. All right, peace out.